There's water all over your shirt. It's fine though.
That's just Luke. Luke's adding his personality to. Now I feel like I have to. No, it's blocking shadow. That's what I was gonna do.
Just have it next to you or something. That's fine.
Raw dog. Urban Dictionary. Technical term for the act of unprotected sex.
Very discreet to say in public.
Most people have no idea. Also, common comical name for auto racing team.
Huh?
Dude, I tapped the shit raw dog last night. It was great. I never don't.
Hot dog racing takes first, second, and third place in Tennessee.
Is that a news article?
No, it's just like a quote.
Should we like talk about like what the raw dogs are?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
We should definitely like.
Hey guys, welcome to.
No.
All right.
I'll wait for Luke to scoot up a tiny bit and be done.
I'm in
Oh, you are?
I'm in the shop.
Yeah, we're the ones that are kind of.
Well, I know we were.
I'm just gonna like angle myself so I don't have to like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just if you lean forward too much.
Yeah.
Then I'm blocked.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
I'm the one like a lawn chair.
Yeah. That's just your personality, Dakota. You literally have a camo hat.
You're
on,
literally.
Yeah.
I am
Get ready.
camo hat.
He's got his fucking Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
we gave you a cup holder. Why are you complaining?
When you shut up.
We don't have cup holders.
When you
in our
shut up,
racing
me and Luke
chairs.
are sitting on the balcony. I was like, well, there's Dad.
Bro, why do we not have cup holders on our racing?
I don't know.
I bet there's a thing we could get.
We should
that has
definitely
one
hit
hook over.
DXR or GTR racing. We should no name
Chase,
brand.
all you need to do is get mad at a video game again and start beating the
Yeah, I could
holes
make
in
a
it.
cup holder with my face. I have not gotten mad since the laptop incident though.
Well,
That wasn't
you've
even
not
video
hit
game.
anything from getting mad because of the laptop.
No,
because that was fun. That was so bizarre.
Dude, I heard it
remember
through
that
Luke's
shit.
mic. All there's boosh.
Well, no, that wasn't on mic.
Was it?
No, we were.
No, you told me about it.
Because he
And
was
Luke
sitting there,
told me about it,
He was
though.
watching Attack on Titan, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna sit here next to you, and I'm gonna do my exam."
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, sitting there doing my exam, like typing it, and then like I just kind of like randomly it just closes out of everything. I'm like, what? Like, what just happened? And then it just starts like Windows update, and I was like, I remember like I was like. Boom! Like just fucking blocked my laptop.
And I was just like,
and he was just like,
fuck?
he was like, and he's
Why,
like, why would you do that? I was like, because it updated on me. I was like, that's what the laptop deserves.
And
'Cause
I was
that's like my
that
mind.
was fucking
No,
stupid.
because when I get pissed, like this chair is like so like mangled and shit. Because I'm like, I'm mad. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this chair I'm sitting in, and I just beat the shit out of it. Like,
Get a raw dog mug for your daughter-in-law.
dude, can we get that?
Raw
How much do those cost?
No, we need to get them. We all need to get one.
Yeah,
Bro.
just have our
Oh my god, it's
vodka.
Us four at least need them.
no, it's a real thing.
No way!
$25. What color?
No
It's gotta
way!
be red,
Yo,
though.
black.
It's gotta be.
Black.
Wait, we should all have different colors.
I want green.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
white. It's white lettering though. I wish.
Yeah,
You
that'd be
oh, that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I like the green.
Yeah.
It's black does.
Black and white. I bet. Yeah.
I like
That's
that.
kinda
That
nice.
looks like the
That's
cleanest
classy.
because
Yeah,
it's
that
like
one.
because it has that like it's.
I'll do
classy,
that.
but
I'll
it's
get
also
that.
kind of
That's
dirty.
what I'm
Weird
gonna
gray.
get. That's what I'm
It's
gonna
got
get.
like a.
Yeah,
Hey, do the darker green. I want to see that.
There's no dark.
that's for
Well,
you.
it's
That's
green.
maroon
It's
right
green,
there.
too.
Oh, that's what the fuck.
Well, it's teal.
That's
It's
some,
green
That's
teal.
a fruitcake
That's not-
shit.
It's green
That's
too.
nice.
That's pretty
I
cool.
like the black lettering. Yeah.
I like the gray. We'll each have our own colors and stuff.
Yeah, I like the green. It's $25 each.
Shit, that's 100.
Jeez.
That 100 right there. For
Just
4
think
months.
how many of us are there? There's like 12.
Do you think
Probably.
if we
Well,
do
for the
that-
podcast,
It's 11
I think only us
ounces of
four should have
sheer
it.
ceramic prowess.
Yeah,
That would be the best.
but again, like this 4 group
Yo,
might
we got
not be
t-shirts
here
and-
every
yeah, they
time.
got
Yeah.
t-shirts.
But it's like this would be the core group,
Yeah.
bro. No, I want to make.
Merch. We should.
No, I have an idea for the merch.
Well, I really want a raw dog flag,
Yeah,
and then it
that'd be
says
sick.
like raw dogs, and then I was thinking like
Well, we gotta wait for that. Though.
I think
Yeah,
y'all know the
100%.
Friends style, how to have the dots in between each letter.
Oh yeah.
For like
Raw dog?
DawgHouse or
Oh,
whatever,
that's kinda
dog,
Yeah, but
and then house
That's
below.
That's
it.
like that's kind of
overdone though.
It's kind of
Everyone does
thrifty,
that.
but it's like
Yeah, I just meant I
people
know
like that shit though.
Yeah,
Like
what I'm
that's the
saying.
thing.
It's gonna be
Raw
this
dog
way.
racing takes.
He was really active in 2012. Oh, and then jumped back up in what, 2016?
That was when we made it. That was just us searching
That was
it like every day.
our birth.
Yeah.
Raw core?
Huh? Raw cod. You make me raw cod. I used to make that joke whenever we were on that fishing world in Minecraft.
Mhm.
So like the world where we were around a lot of water. And I don't think
Yeah.
anyone got it. So I'm like, you make me raw cod. Like
Oh.
rock hard, but it's
Yeah.
like raw cod.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone caught on to that.
What's up, raw dog? I don't like.
Yours
Hey, raw
It
dog.
goes
how-
way back to the good old days, the late 90s from LG. Absolutely, Georgia, the gateway to Appalachian foothills in North Georgia. They first used the word stated, so that someone was greeting them. What's up, raw dog? Or hey, raw dog, how's it hanging? Yeah, I don't know. Wait.
Since gay people
It
came
means
out, raw
that the
dog.
person is pretty much
Yeah.
doing her in the butt, no rubber.
No rubber.
Now, this protects heterosexuals from being
I
charged
think
as
they should-
homosexuals.
This is kind of like my raw dog shirt.
Yeah. I think we should read this during the podcast because this is kind of funny.
Why not?
Well, I mean, when we go over the
Yeah, we'll
the
explain it.
stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Well, we just kept talking, so I was like, oh,
Yeah,
just
no,
let it
you-
go.
I mean, you the host.
Yeah, I know.
You start whenever.
Is the host.
You own us. Wait, what?
You don't.
Second grade? For example, so Billy, how was your first day of second grade? It was okay, Mom. We just pretty much raw dogged it all day.
What?
We just pretty much raw dogged it all day, Mom.
7-year-olds?
I'm sorry, what?
Excuse
We raw dogged
Back
it.
in my day.
Yeah, Miss Miller just let us drill her.
What the fuck?
A good raw dog festival non.
It's funny. Funny.
Oh, okay. It's someone who just doesn't give a fuck.
On that
Accurate.
note, welcome to the DawgHouse podcast.
A
I'm your
group of
host.
4 guys who don't give a fuck.
Only
Basically,
in South Georgia.
I'm your host, Keaton, with my co-host Chase Harper.
Oh, I'm the co-host. Shit.
Yeah, you're the
Not
co-host.
I'm just happy.
Are you the leader?
Well, I'm the leader of the organization.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're LLC. So.
with our other
That's my
buddies,
initials.
Dakota, Lynn Mary, and Luke Carlin. So,
Hello.
start this off. How's everyone's 2019?
It's 2020.
How was everyone's 2019?
Oh, how what? Oh,
You fucks.
Yes.
alright, I guess.
I mean, it's February. It's not too late to do this shit, right?
Yeah. How I feel. Chase,
Yeah.
muscles been getting bigger. What's that
Yeah.
all
In
about?
the gym.
That was 2019. You want me to? Okay, I'll start.
What's that all about?
2019 was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I started going to the gym. That's pretty cool.
What was that for? Like, just
4.
Himself.
like you just wanted.
Yeah,
To,
I mean, like for myself, like I wanted to put on some weight.
He's
okay.
got a goal
But-
in mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to get you-
Also, I was like feeling pretty like shitty every day because I would
Understandable.
basically like.
Yeah.
Also, I wasn't even playing video games. I was like, I gotta do something else.
Yeah.
But now I'm like doing everything. So, but also almost had a heart attack.
I
was gonna say congrats. But
You're
Shit.
about to head out.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was interesting.
Congrats.
fuck.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen again.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully not. You know,
I'm on my 4th energy drink of the day. I hope it doesn't happen again.
as,
It was-
as I have a Red Bull can.
Look,
Yeah.
like it wasn't. I'll tell you how it went. I started my day at 1 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah, woke up pretty late. I had a cup of coffee,
I don't know how that goes.
and then I went into work. Like I basically chugged the coffee, went to work. Worked for like 2 hours with him. We worked, and then I got a like one of those rain drinks, like
Yeah.
a rain, because I always get an
Brain
energy
energy.
drink
Yeah.
every day at work. Like
Me too.
I drink an energy drink like every day,
Mhm.
and if I'm not drinking an energy drink, it's like pre-workout or like coffee. Yeah, but like I drank that, and then 2 hours later, so let's say I drank coffee at like 1. We'll say like 2 hours later after that. That's like around 5, 6. Like I was like getting ready to get off work. So like I think what time was it? It was like 7 o'clock. Then I drank a scoop and a half of pre-workout, which I was doing daily at the time, because like I don't know why. I just would do that. Like I was like, I'm not feeling anything, and I put more in. I mean, it does the same thing too.
I don't.
Well,
I
My
stick
bad.
to a scoop.
yeah, but basically like I did that, and then I started working out, and I was like, my fucking shoulder hurts. Like what the, like did I do something? And I was like looking it up, and it's like, oh, you could have tore your like rotator cuff. And I was like, that's pretty serious, because I was more worried about like the hospital bill.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to get surgery, because they were like, get surgery or you're gonna like not do
Die.
anything for like months. And I was like, absolutely not, like not one bit. And then he's like, yo, I'm like about to be at the gym, like, and I was like, okay. And then I like could like, I don't know, I was like, the pain was so bad, like I was like, my eyes were watering, and I was like, dude, I look like a bitch right now, like I gotta go in the mirror room. So I went in there, and I was like, I think I just need to stretch it out. So I started stretching it out, and he walks in, and I'm like, oh, I can't really breathe like that well. And I was like, this is pretty fucking serious.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, like I like we gotta go. And he's like, yeah, fine, yeah, excuse to not go to the gym. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
it's fine.
That's like because we talk each other out of shit all the time.
I was just like, yeah.
we're like, yeah, we need to eat healthier. And then I'm like, you know what sounds good? Wendy's.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Oh my
we're going
God.
to Wendy's.
Yeah, it's bulking season, anyways. You know.
Yeah, we're like we are trying to put on weight. But anyways, so like on the drive, like I get into my car, and I look up, and I'm like thinking to myself, okay, shoulder pain, I can't breathe that well. Like I have to like really take breaths. And I'm like, am I having a heart attack? Like that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And I look, and I typed in my symptoms, and it was like, yeah, you could be about to have a heart attack. So I was like, oh shit. And I was like, I didn't think I was gonna die, but I was like, just in case, I was like, I'm gonna call my dad real quick. So I called my dad, because heart attacks run in our family.
Yeah.
So I called him, and he was like, what's up, man? I was like, so funny thing. And he was like, what? And I was like, I think I'm having a heart attack. And he's like, shut up. Because I was so calm, like the whole time. Like he knows, I was like very calm the whole time.
Yeah.
That's the best way to react over it.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, like don't freak out. First off, I didn't really care. Not in the sense of like I don't care about dying,
Yeah.
but I'm like, you know, if this is what has to happen, this is what's gonna
I
happen.
mean, it's kind of
Yeah.
funny how in today's society, it's like, oh, I think I'm having a heart attack. I mean, I look it up. Okay, I'm gonna go call someone. Oh, I think it's happening, guys. No.
Yeah, no, but
It's
it's
my
like,
time.
but my dad was like, you need to go to the ER, and I was like, absolutely not. I'm not going to the ER. And he was like, no, you need to go just in case. Like, I'll meet you there. I will come get you. And I said, no. I said, and I called him, and I told him, and he was like, yeah, well, I'm gonna get you what, like fucking aspirin
got
or
you some
something,
aspirin
like
for it,
aspirin,
right.
and he's like, that should be fine, because he's had heart issues too.
Yeah.
So
Plenty.
I was, wonder why,
Yeah, just-
wonder why.
Wonder why.
But
Energy drink of the day.
basically, like, I laid on the couch for like probably 20 minutes, and like he was like on his way back, and I called him. I was like, yeah, we need to go to the ER. Like, this isn't stopping. So we went there, and basically like they gave me like X-rays and shit. It was very pointless, like what they did, but they were like, I don't know, they weren't really like they were concerned that I had a low heart rate, but I always have had a low heart rate. So they were like, why's your heart rate so low? And I was like, well, I used to like run like long distances and stuff, and they were like, okay, that's probably why. Like, they're like, okay, that makes sense, because we were like, yeah, we thought you were about to die. And I was like, okay.
We thought you were
And
dead.
basically, like, I did all that, they checked me out, and then I kind of like added up all the amounts of caffeine I had that day, and I was like very close to a fatal amount.
Yeah.
Like extreme. Like I was actually for some people they probably could have died from that.
Oh yeah.
But like
But since we've
I'm
been
very
through what we've been through.
I'm very used to like drinking caffeine.
Yeah.
I drink caffeine daily, and it's like
I think most people do at this point.
I mean yeah, most
in
people
America,
do.
it's
but not
but it-
like the amount of stuff that we
No,
put in
not
our
that, not
bodies.
that.
Yeah, and then
That's a
plus
lot.
like even
not
if
as game.
you know like taking supplements and stuff too, like
Yeah.
that has a heavy amount as
Yeah.
well.
Mhm.
So, but that's how my 2019 went. That was like the last week of 2019. That was like right after Christmas.
That's
That's
the
my
2019.
Dakota, you got into A&M.
I did.
Yeah. How?
Going to college.
Congrats on that. How's that been?
I passed. I'm passing.
You passed one semester.
Passed one semester.
Hey, that's
That's
a plus.
Doing okay on the second one so far.
What?
You know, about a month
Fucking
in.
16 more to go or something? No, not 16. My math is
16
terrible.
whole semesters.
Probably
Yeah.
7.
You shouldn't be a doctor.
4.5 more years because of engineering.
Oh, right, right.
Engineering's about long.
Yeah, engineering's a lot of hours.
Yeah, smarty pants over here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not as smart as you,
I
dude.
don't know about that, but okay.
He works hard.
Thank
He's a
you.
class.
Thank you.
Luke, you said you.
I'm actually
have-
gonna fucking cry after you said that.
Don't be a pussy.
I'm definitely
Don't be a
stupid.
pussy on my show.
I'm stupid on a lot of things.
Luke, you said you've had a bunch of heart problems throughout your life.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
It's
Minus all the energy drinks.
No, that's why.
Well, yeah, I know that, but
no,
like,
it's what was it? Okay, so wrestling,
Yeah,
my
wrestling.
junior and not really my senior year, mainly my junior year, I would like heavily, pretty much abuse 5-hour energies.
oh,
'Cause,
okay.
Yeah, those are.
Wait, I don't know how you did that because I drank one
Yeah.
in college.
Yeah.
Like I literally was like, because
Didn't you have like a stockpile of them in your fridge or something?
I did and they were expired. So I think that's
always
why.
told you,
it-
like, I was
No,
like, do
because
not
basically,
drink them.
like what happened was, I had them like in my desk at all times at school,
Mm-hmm.
and like literally, I'm like that's impressive that
Didn't you
how
have-
much you would drink.
Didn't
Yeah.
you have some in your fridge at your home before you went
Yeah,
to-
because basically, like one day I went and bought a shit ton of Monster and shit ton of 5-hour energies and never drank any of it because I was like I have school like high school, but like basically, like I did not sleep one night and I had an 8 a.m. class, like 7 a.m. hits, and I'm like about to go to sleep, and I'm like, fuck it, and I just grabbed the 5-hour, chugged it, and I was like, that was pretty good. And I was sitting there in class, like I was seeing shit, and I was like, what is going on? Like holy, I was like, I got insomnia and a caffeine high at the same time.
Jeez, yes, ass.
But anyways, back to what you
Yeah,
said.
so-
After this, though, we gotta tell the fuel story.
Oh, that's, oh god.
So, alright, so I would, in junior year, I would drink 5-hour energies, of course, but I drink them for wrestling, like, right before my matches.
Mhm.
Not every single match,
Yeah.
but, like, so I would take, like, one, like, most times I would end up taking, like, drinking 2,
Mm-hmm.
like, 5-hour energies in, like, a 2-hour period, like, before multiple wrestling matches in a row.
Yeah.
So my heart rate's pretty high already from those matches. And I'd be just down in 5-hour energies. And then at state, pretty much the climax of the year. So, like, my heart's already been taking toll throughout the rest of
Yeah.
the year. And then at the end, I had 3 at the state tournament, which, I mean, it was a long tournament. So it was about all day.
Mhm.
But still, in like a... Most of the 5-hour energies I took were probably in a 6-hour span. So I took like 3 5-hour energies in a 6-hour span. And that's not good,
Yeah.
of course. And then turns out, heart murmur, like right after the state tournament. Who would have thought, right? Yeah.
Alright, so that's 1,000 milligrams of caffeine per 5-hour energy,
Is it?
which is equivalent to
No,
10
5
10
bottles.
Oh, okay, 5 bottles.
5 bottles.
Okay, 5 bottles
Yeah.
is equivalent to 10 cups of coffee.
Yeah, so, and I had like 3. So I was at about 750, probably around 850. No, and I would have a cup of coffee in the morning too, to go with it though. So I'd have like 160.
So how many cups of
plus
coffee
those.
is that total, basically?
Total, it's probably around, I would say like 7 or 8
Holy
ish
shit!
cups of coffee. Like and then imagine doing that. Your heart's racing from the coffee.
Plus
and
the
then you go
adrenaline rush from
fight
wrestling.
somebody.
Yeah.
You're about to beat their ass.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I'm
Jesus
wired, but not in a
Christ.
good way.
Because you unlock powers with caffeine. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right.
It's nuts.
Straight up shaggy.
I'm just saying, like, caffeine's a hell of a drug.
No, for real. Yeah,
It really
is
is.
a drug. It's a drug. People don't.
Because there's
see that.
caffeine
that's
pills
like-
and stuff.
that's like-
Yeah, it's a psychoactive drug. It will, you know.
And
fuck you
especially,
up.
like,
Fuck you
me
up
and
if
you are
abuse
addicted to
it.
caffeine. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that. Like, and, like, I don't care at the moment. But,
But you're gonna
as
need
long-
to start.
okay,
as long as
I
you
do
don't
care.
As
I
long
do
as
care.
you don't abuse it.
Exactly.
Because you can have up
Which
to
you're pretty
we're-
good at. You're pretty good at not abusing things.
400 to 600 milligrams.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I'm not.
Almost had a heart attack though.
Well, that was
Yeah.
that was a one-time
Now
thing.
he's
like,
better
I've
at
never
not
had an
using
issue
things.
with like
Yeah.
alcohol.
No,
Dude,
'cause
we're
you-
in college
No,
area.
we're-
Everyone, it's fine. Just,
No, well, I'm not saying it as like, oh, don't like. I don't want people to think I do.
Yeah.
No, I like. I'm looking at the camera. I fucking drink. Okay, I'm just saying that. But it's like, I don't know. There was a stint where I was drinking every night.
Yeah, but that was
Yeah.
for a reason, and there was some ego behind it. you
Yeah.
know. But
For a reason. It was a stupid reason.
Yeah, exactly.
We never
But,
said what,
Let's
like,
it's
not talk about that reason.
Yeah, it's not for a reason like you were at.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't go without being
Yeah.
drunk.
No,
for,
absolutely
like, a night,
not.
you know?
And I wasn't even like literally. I remember because me and you at the time were watching Breaking Bad, and I remember. I don't know if you remember like the last night that I stopped at. I'd had like 6 beers in like 2 hours,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Yo, I was like, I'm not even drunk."
Yeah.
And you were like, "Shut up." I was like, "No, I'm actually not drunk.
Yeah.
Like I'm completely sober right now." And I was like, "That's a problem because I don't want to like, you know, because if you like, see, because now I only drink when we have like a group of people.
Yeah.
Like if we have alcohol in there, like maybe like one night I'll be like, no, I'll just get wasted like one night. Just like if I have nothing to do the next day, and I'm like I'm just gonna chill because I mean, we kind of do the same thing with that.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
because we don't. Well, I mean, we don't drink unless there's alcohol in our fridge.
Exactly.
And you know,
But even
the
if
only
like,
time that happens is when people come over.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
I just want to mention that after searching 5 Hour Energy, Bob Ross positive energy drink pops up.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
Bob
nice.
Ross energy drink. There's like Agritsuka ones too, and like Super Saiyan ones, and Naruto ones. Energy
where are
drink.
they at? What? No, we saw
at
it.
the
Wasn't the
Dallas-
Naruto one was at RTX?
Yeah.
actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, and they
No,
saw.
it was Dragon Ball, right?
Oh yeah, I bought it. Yeah, it was
Or
Dragon Ball.
Did you drink it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was okay. I mean,
Okay.
like, but
I see. If I bought that, I would like not drink it. I have it like.
Well,
on
you
my
can drink it and
Xbox.
then you
Yeah.
keep the can though.
yeah,
If you
Yeah.
drink, like yeah.
But it's
Because
like
I saw
I want it
that.
like sealed.
But
But I
then then
yeah.
you have problems if it like
Yeah.
bursts at some point.
like
buy one and then
You remember when I was at your house?
Yeah.
This is a funny story. Okay.
His first
Back-
Xbox one.
Yeah. Oh no, it was the same thing. I've only had 2 Xboxes.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So basically, like,
Yeah.
so you know about the water damage my first Xbox had.
Yeah.
So basically,
Well, water.
what happened was at my when I was living with my parents.
yeah,
When I was living with my parents, like, my Xbox would sit like on the windowsill. Like I had a really long windowsill. It was like, you know, girls like put fucking pillows and shit like all over
Yeah.
it. Like I had like my setup all on there, and then I had this table connected with my keyboard, like drinks and shit. Like my like immediate surroundings
Yeah.
were on this table, and then everything I wasn't using was like back or like my monitors and shit. So like the window was like not good, and when it would rain, it would leak if like I didn't seal it properly, which it has to be like sealed in a certain way, or you had to put a towel over everything.
yeah.
So like basically I woke up to a puddle of water on all of my electronics, and it was like in my Xbox,
Dude,
and I was like,
remember
what?
that. I thought
And-
the drink was the first incident.
No, that was
Oh.
the third one.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I
so
don't remember this.
basically, you know about the second one because I
Durable.
did it on mic. But so basically, like after that, because I had looked it up because I was freaking out because I was like, you know, I can't go a day without playing Xbox.
Yeah,
Like, holy
but,
shit. And like I was like looking it up, like I was like, I gotta get gamer score. Oh my god! And then like I looked, and it was like Xbox Ones are water resistant. Like don't worry, if it's not
Wow.
like a heavy dose of they're like it's not like throw it in a pool and it'll be fine, but it's saying like they're water resistant, not waterproof.
Yeah.
There's like a difference. So, because I think iPhones now are water resistant.
Yes.
Oh yeah, all iPhones since
Yeah.
like 6 or
The
7.
Yeah.
I think it was
So,
6.
because like most, I think the PS4 is now too.
Really?
Yeah, the new models like the Pros and shit.
Mhm.
But
I know for sure the newest one that's coming to PS5 is going to be water resistant.
oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Could be waterproof. But
Yeah.
basically like that happened, and then I was like, yeah, I think you can like literally put water in your Xbox and it won't like destroy it.
This dude's talking about how he left a Coke. He let a Coke spill into his Xbox, and then he ran off to go get napkins to clean it. And it was still running with Coke, and it works fine.
Yeah, no, like, because that's basically what happened, because my Xbox was on when I discovered this.
Yeah.
And by the way, like, because I had, because I was in cross country, so, like, I would have to wake up at, like, 5 a.m. and then just, like, get my stuff and leave immediately, and then
Yeah.
we'd work out until, like, 8. And then, so this was, like, sitting there all day, because I came home from school, and it was just puddle, because my mom texted me and was like, hey, I'm sorry, but there's water all over your setup. I'm not going to mess with it. I was like, dry it, and she didn't. But basically, like...
God damn it, Mom. Fuck.
Basically, like...
Riddance.
I'm not gonna mess with it. I was
So we're on mic, and I'm telling them, like, how... I was 15 at the time, I believe, so I was pretty fucking stupid. But I was telling them how, like, the Xbox is waterproof.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who it was, but someone was like, there's no way it's waterproof. Like, it's not waterproof. It's an electronic, you idiot. Like, it's not gonna, like, do that. And I said, okay, well, I'll prove it to you. And they said, okay, how are you gonna do that? I said, well, I have a cup of water. I'm gonna pour it into the Xbox vent at the top. And they go, okay, yeah, send us a video of it. And I just remember, because the video, like, I didn't even send it to them because they already knew. But when I, like, it was like a cup like this, and it was like a heavy stream of water, like in it, and my Xbox just went, and then just like cut out.
You can hear it on the mic.
Like, they heard it, because he sends me just laughing emojis, like, and I'm like, sitting there like, I'm an idiot. And I was like, I just broke my Xbox. And then, like, we were going on vacation the next day, too.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I told my dad, like, yeah, I got water in the Xbox. He said, how'd you get water in your Xbox? And I said, I poured it in there. And he was like, I don't care because you bought that with your own money. You're just stupid for doing that.
Yeah.
And, like, basically he told me just to, like, leave it out next to a window, and it'll just dry up. And then I came back, and I turned on my Xbox, and it was fine.
Really?
Yeah. But then at his house,
so you brought your bag. You had what, 2 or 3 brists in it or something?
I had like canned brists.
Like the big cans.
Yeah.
Like it looked like energy drink.
It was like those, or like those Arizona tea things or something. I don't know. But it was that, and I put them in the Xbox, and I remember because he has white carpets.
Yeah.
Like, or not white, but you know what I mean. Like very light, like bleached carpets, and I basically packed all my stuff up, and we went and did something.
Yeah, you're getting ready to leave and everything.
I literally was like, okay, I gotta go, and I picked my bag up, and there's just like a red stain on the carpet.
No stain in my room now. So.
Yeah, no, and like, I was like, and I opened my backpack, and there's just submerged in tea.
It's like a quarter to halfway up.
No, it was like, you see, like on the Xbox, like it was above the Xbox button. It was in the fucking disc tray.
Oh my God.
Like, yeah.
Shit.
So that first Xbox like went through a lot. Like I'm surprised, literally moving it from my room to here, just like it was like I fucking
That's
quit.
the last straw.
Did you pour water into it after that to clean it?
Probably.
No, I did because basically like, or no, I didn't pour water, but I got a wet rag, and I kind of like, because I had to wipe up all the stickiness, and then I had to leave it there for like a day.
I'm amazed the disc tray still worked.
Well, it didn't.
No.
Because like it did, but it has a hard time reading games.
Okay.
So it did.
It did. It finally got
RIP.
it.
But yeah, I went and got that one.
Someone's calling me. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, how was your 2019 though, Keaton?
It was good, yeah. I went through a lot of hard times personally. Nothing like really bad happened, but
Went to school for
I was just Well, yeah, I started college, found out it really wasn't for me, so I stopped. Got into a strut, wasn't just like there mentally,
Yeah.
and finally, somewhat getting back to my feet. Finally applying for a lot of jobs now, so
That's good.
that's good. Yeah,
Bouncing back.
yeah,
The grind,
2020
the
the
grind
year
begins.
yeah.
2020.
So
Oh, yeah.
hopefully, well, I had a job in 2019, but
Or booting ass.
I did something
Yeah,
stupid.
let's hear about what you did.
Um,
Dude, man.
What was it?
I was dog sitting at my aunt's place.
Okay.
And see, I'm not a big person to go to parties or throw parties or anything. I just didn't really care. I don't drink, and if I do, I drink like a Smirnoff or something. I don't really care.
Just fucking juice, right?
yeah, basically.
Basically.
I basically just, I just drink flavored water.
Some basic white girl stuff.
Yeah. I don't like the hard stuff.
Yeah.
But and so this was when Dylan was still around in my life here. He was like, dude, you're there alone. Why don't you just throw a party? I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll just get a few guys together or whatever. And so we did, and then it ended up being a party. And then we threw another one the next night.
I don't know about that.
And then another one the next night.
Oh my god!
And then
You left that detail out.
Yeah.
For me.
and then the next weekend or the weekend after that is I re-dog sat again there. I got paid a lot of money too, which was really nice. But anyways, do another party. But the people that came to that party that time were fucking idiots and came to the front door, and they had the Ring doorbell thing, so there's a camera on it, and so they got a notification when someone came to the front door.
Bruh.
And I was like, you fuck. So my uncle found out about that, and he was pissed,
But I
but
just like say,
Yeah.
oh, I invited some friends over to hang out with
Yeah,
me.
I-
mean, like,
he was like, I know you threw a party. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, friends that have a 24 pack of roses.
Yeah,
in their
right.
hands.
well,
And
Hey,
then,
let us in. We brought fucking weed, bro.
no, and then we smoked in the backyard.
oh, we got coke.
Don't worry, all the animals are safe in the master bedroom. I locked them up. I was like, no one's going in there. That's
No one's
job.
gonna
I
have
was like-
sex with my aunt's dog.
I was like, no one's fucking. I was like, no one's touching those dogs, no matter what. I'll beat the shit out of you. And so, anyways, then the neighbor ended up calling my uncle the next day, or his neighbor. It was like they were way too loud. I was like, fuck. And then there was a fight that broke out in the kitchen, and then they rammed into the table by accident, and the corner of the table went flying into the wall. So there was a hole in the
That's how it
wall.
happened?
There was a hole in the wall.
Bro.
I'll show you all the video after that Dylan took. And then there were some big dudes.
When you know your aunt's like, hey, nice easy job, just come over to the house, take care of the dog.
Literally, just sit here and like bring your Xbox
Yeah,
or
let's play a
something.
game.
Like, just don't throw a party.
Yeah.
And Keith's like,
It's like you can invite.
oh, I
it's
can't
like,
fight this urge.
it's like,
No,
it's like you can even have a few friends over. Just don't break anything. He puts a hole in the wall.
I didn't see the hole though. When we recleaned, I didn't see a hole anywhere. I
How do you
cleaned,
not see a hole in the
Boy.
wall?
no, I sponged and everything spotless. I didn't see a single hole, and then
Bro.
no one did.
Yeah, it's
when
because
we
the
cleaned.
table was still in the wall.
Probably, to be honest.
But,
Yeah, you didn't think that was a problem? Like, why is the table not
so
set?
that happened.
Why is the table like? What happened to that corner of the
Oh,
table?
why is
Where'd
there
it
dust
go?
all over
Yeah,
the
where-
floor?
Where'd it go? Oh, it must be
It's
like
just
an,
like
I think it's like an
an
So-
optimum illusion.
So yeah, that happened.
It's an optimist illusion.
It's an optical illusion, bro. Like, it's like blending in with the wall right now. Like, whoa, dude. I think I'm still high.
I know Chase has experienced a hole in the wall.
Yeah, I threw a chair in the wall.
I have a hole in my, or I had a hole in the
I
wall
did
when
too.
I was little.
Another story about
Yeah.
holes in the wall. Our friend Joey.
Hey, shout out to Joey.
No.
Joey.
Hey, this podcast is in honor of Joey. He always, he's always
Sponsored by
wanted
the
to
US
do
Army.
it. Hey, they're not paying us
I don't think we
yet.
can say that.
Yeah.
We'll let
Hey,
Joey
we'll take
handle
our
that
door.
front.
Anyways,
Hey, we got oil.
I miss you, Joey. I miss you a lot. I miss you.
We'll send you the link.
I love you.
we all miss you, Joey.
Brother.
We'll send you
Anyways, Joey is playing a video game. I don't even remember which one.
probably
Oh, it was because we were playing with him.
He had Overwatch in the Xbox. I know for sure.
We were playing Overwatch.
Okay, well,
yeah, no.
Okay,
I would have thought it was like Forza.
yeah, they were playing.
It's basically our view was you. I mean, we're sitting there on mic like I don't remember who it was. You I think you were playing with us.
Maybe.
You might.
I was in the party. I wasn't playing with y'all.
Oh,
Yeah, but we were playing,
I
and he's like, he was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, bro, someone get this Bastion off of me, like, right now. Like, dude, I'm so sick. He's like breathing really hard, and I was like, dude, he's pissed. And then he's like, God, this game fucking sucks. And then it just cuts out, and then you tell what happened.
Well, from what we learned when we went to his house the next weekend or something after that, I don't remember. We're like, Joey, what's that hole in the wall there?
He's like, oh yeah.
He's just like, oh yeah, I threw my Xbox against the wall. We're like, the fuck, Joey?
He told
you
me
did what?
He told me he literally just like baseball pitched it in the wall. Like, basically, he's like, bro, I threw that shit like a pitcher. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, bro.
Did y'all have a friend that peed on their Xbox?
Yeah,
Bobo.
Yeah, he
I
was
think
like,
Julian did it too.
Yeah, because basically they were like, just like, it's so dumb because we were like 15 and like they were like telling us how bad the Xbox was, yet they owned Xboxes. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And it's like, we didn't care. Like, we didn't care. Like, I play Xbox because I've been on Xbox for like 10 years now.
Yeah.
So I've been on there for like 10 years. Like, all my, like, gamer score too. Like, I'm not gonna leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, they're just like, no, the PS4 is better. Y'all should have gotten PS4. I'm like, why didn't y'all get PS4? They're like, oh, we're trading our Xboxes in. And then
Never
they,
did.
like, I just remember, like, I think Bobo got off, and then I just look at my phone, and, like, I'm like, okay, Bobo just sent me a Snapchat, and I look, and it's like, okay, he just peed on his Xbox. Like, he literally just sent a video of him pissing in his
As
van.
far as we know, because we couldn't see his dick or anything.
And then he
as far
just,
as we
like,
know.
joined back the party and was like, yeah, do y'all like that video? He's like, that's how shitty the Xbox is. I was like, bro, your Xbox smells like piss now. Like, what are you talking about?
When you bring it back inside,
Yeah, the bin turns on.
Yeah.
Oh. when he
like the
loads
fan.
up GTA 5, gets so hot. Just
Yeah.
The fan turns on, just starts spraying around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
God.
a sprinkler piss.
No, talk about stories though. Since I started throwing parties, I started smoking a lot more.
Yeah.
There was a
Light flex.
no,
Light flex.
Okay.
I don't mean like that. Anyways,
Flexing like that. Oh,
this was about like the third time I'd smoked or whatever, with actually gotten high or whatever, and I'd only been able to get high off a dab pen or whatever.
Bad.
And so I don't know, I took like 10 hits off of it or something, and we were on a long drive somewhere, me, Dylan, and like 2 other people, and I was sitting in the back seat, and the next thing you know, I'm just sitting there zoned the fuck out, and all the, like, we were just like looking in the city, or not the city, like Georgetown, all the lights from all the houses and stuff were all lit up, and next thing it just started folding in on itself. I was like, what the fuck?
That
Like, it
is
was like
nice.
Inception. It was like Inception shit. I was like,
is it
holy
bad? I still haven't
shit.
seen that movie.
I haven't seen Inception either. I really
Oh,
want
I thought it was good.
It's an alright movie. Yeah.
Interstellar is good.
I'd rewatch it.
I didn't see
Leo's the GOAT. Leo's one of the best actors.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'd
Yeah.
watch it. Nolan does a good job too.
Yeah, I need
So.
to see it.
Yeah.
Danger Dolan.
Interstellar. I fucking love Interstellar.
Interstellar.
Like, that's like, that'll destroy your mind. Like, watching that movie,
Mhm.
you're like, what? Like,
watched
If I
it.
ever start smoking again, I'd smoke to that movie.
I think I watched
No,
it.
Because it would
I'll
break
drink
me.
to that.
Yeah.
So a movie that is good, like, to smoke weed to, is
regular show.
well, the show.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Basically,
the
like-
goat show. Okay.
Just a quick story, like, because I haven't smoked weed since like
Since you went
December
to-
of 2018,
Yeah.
or something
That was
like
when we
that.
went to Joey's, right?
Yeah, so I went to Joey's. Shout out
Rick
Joey
Joey.
again. And Joey's clean now too. I'm really happy for him.
Has
Yeah.
to be.
'Cause,
Yeah.
you know,
Has to be.
he has to be, but he did, you know,
He
put
did.
in the effort to stop.
Yeah,
Like,
he put in the
he
effort to
definitely
stop
showed
before.
that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was tough. I mean, it was definitely tough. For
Yeah,
him.
because he was doing a lot of like smoking and
He was
stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
I lived with him for 5 days. I
Yeah,
know
I
what
know.
it was like. I couldn't do it.
I'm just telling for everyone else.
I'm
that
just
doesn't
saying,
know.
like, you smoke 3 times a day, 5 days straight, and you're just like I honestly like forgot I had a brain. Like, it was bad. But basically, like, what we did was, like, you know, I flew in because, you know, he moved to Florida. I fly into Fort Lauderdale. He comes and picks me up, and he's like, all right, hands me his dab pen. And he's like, "You've never taken a dab before?" I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Just what me and you were doing over the summer." He's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "But he's like, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit." I was like, "Okay." Shit hit. I'll tell you that. And then basically like we went to I went to his house. He showed me around his house, and he was like,
parents.
Yeah, his parents' house. But his parents were like, "If y'all are gonna do that here. I don't want y'all getting in trouble."
Yeah.
And we were like, "Okay, good." But basically, like, we went in his room and we played like 2K for like 2 hours, and then I don't even remember the time, but we were pretty cross-faded at this point.
Destroying him or something?
I was destroying him. I was laughing so hard because I was like, I don't even know what's going on right now, and like I was like we were just having a good time. He's like, "Fuck this!" Like we're gonna. He's like, we're gonna watch a show. And then we started talking about regular shows. We're like, remember, regular show is so good. It's good. Like, obviously, I think everybody here agrees regular show's a great show.
It was like the end of decent shows.
End of the era of Cartoon Network with like Adventure Time and stuff. But like,
apparently Steven Universe is good.
That's what Landon says.
Yeah.
Shout out Landon. But anyways, like, we watched like a season in a night, and then Joey was like. We were laughing so hard. Like, I just remember his mom came and was like, "You okay?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're just watching a funny show." And she was like, "Y'all are watching cartoons." And we're like, "Yeah, regular show's great." And then, like, the next day, like, the next night, because basically we smoked in the morning, and then we drove for, like, 3-4 hours. He just showed me around, like, his area. Like, we went up to Boca Raton and stuff, and it's really nice. Or it was really nice, like, from what I remember. I don't remember much. I honestly, like, we got lost for a little bit. Like, Joey was like, "I don't know where we are." And I said, "Well, you have a GPS, you can us over, right?" Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've never been around him, like that. Because he was always, like, whenever me and Luke did it for the first time, he did it, but he wasn't, like,
fucked up
on our level. He was just kind of, like, buzzed, in a sense. Compared to me and him, didn't know what was going on. Like, we were like, "We're just here living life, man. Like, this is great." But like, we watched like the next night. He was like, "We got to watch Akira," which is like a really good show. I've watched it like sober and high, and it's beautiful either way. It's an anime, but it's like a movie.
Anime.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
my bad. I actually believed you. Sure.
No. Yeah, it's anime.
I said, "Oh, that's what it's called." But no, Akira is like a really good movie, and it's trippy as hell. Like, it's crazy. Like, we watched the movie, and I just remember because he was sitting in front of me. He just like looks at me. He's like, like with his mouth open, and he's like, "Do you know what just happened?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Bro," he's like, "What'd you think?" And I was like, that was really good. And then like the next like 3 days, we only talked about that movie. Yeah. Like, we'd be sitting there like just ripping the bubbler, and he'd be like, "Bro, Akira was so good." And I was like, "Dude, I know." And then
bro, what happened?
Yeah. But after that, like, literally like the last day, I was like,
"You're not gonna bring up the Miami team or whatever? The game?"
Oh yeah, we went to the Miami Patriots game. Saw the Miami Miracle. That was cool.
Didn't they get raped that game?
Huh?
Didn't they get dominated that game?
No, it was really close. Basically, there was 5 seconds left,
yeah,
and Miami lateraled the ball to the end zone, and it was great because we were next to drunk Patriots fans all the time. And like, I'm not a Dolphins fan. That's why I have that Dolphins cup right there, because Joey got it. Like, I get stadium cups every time I go to a stadium. But basically, I bought a Miami jersey because I'm like, I hate the Patriots. And I bought a Miami jersey, and then Joey had a Miami jersey, and I was like, all right, let's just go. Like, they're gonna get destroyed, but we got, we're sitting at a bar, like, it's gonna be cool. Like, obviously we're not drinking or anything, but we were pretty stoned during the game. Not a good idea. I was pretty paranoid. Like, I was very paranoid. And these drunk Patriots fans, bro, they're ruthless. They were telling us that we were like pieces of shit, and I was like, we don't even like these teams. Yeah. Like, neither like Joey's a Packers fan, I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Like, I told them that, and they were like, "Oh, that's even worse. You guys are fucking stupid." And we were like, Like, okay, sorry.
Alright,
I was like,
Okay.
sorry, I live in Texas. I want to support my Texas team. Like, my dad, like, everyone in my family's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, like, bred in me. I don't know.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, so we did that. And then as soon as Miami got in the end zone, because it was a game winner walk-off, they got in the end zone, Joey grabs my shirt. He's like, we got to fucking go. And I was like, yeah, and the Patriots fans are pissed. Like, they look so embarrassed. And then they were, like, looking at us, and I was like, let's go. We sprinted out, and Joey's mom called us. She was like, wasn't that amazing? We're like, yeah, it was great. We got to get out of here, though. Like, that was so funny.
We got to run.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and then, like, the last day, I mean, it was really fun. It was fun just, like, chilling with him. I hadn't seen him in, like, 6 months. So it was just good seeing him. But, like, the last day, I was like, I can't do this anymore, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't know how you do this. He's like, yeah, no, it's a problem. Like, I don't...
It's a problem.
But, yeah, I'm just telling you, you've never been scared in your life until you've gone through TSA with no eye drops. And I thought I smelled like weed, like, when I went through. And the TSA guy, like, he stopped me.
Yeah.
And he was like, do you have something in your backpack? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, an electronic? And I was like, oh yeah, my laptop charger. Sorry, I forgot to take it. He's like, no, you're good. Just keep going. And I was like, okay. And I just got on the plane. I fell asleep on the plane. But yeah, and then I just, came back to Austin, Texas.
Good old Austin, Texas, bipolar weather.
Yeah.
Fucking snowing in Dallas or Lubbock
Yeah, right.
the other day.
No, it snowed here, apparently.
Yeah, like
I wasn't-
sleeted here.
It did snow.
Like
I wasn't-
sleeted
I
here.
wasn't here. I don't know firsthand.
Not real snow.
Oh, there's another.
What amazed the schools weren't canceled?
Yeah.
They weren't? Like
No.
the...
Lyman
No.
and Brigham started.
Yeah, Corbin's
Yeah.
still one.
Even though like a bunch of roads were closed until like 9 a.m. It was weird. I don't know how they weren't canceled.
Talking about the PlayStation earlier, though, how do y'all feel about the design of it?
What?
Yeah, the new one.
Just
Have
star
they-
shit.
Doesn't it look the same?
No,
Are they
it's
officially
not the same.
announced?
It looks like a
So is it-
iPad
does it
with
look
a
like-
U on top of it.
What?
Yeah,
I've only seen the Xbox.
the Xbox one
Fridge.
looks better.
The
The
fridge.
fridge.
Is this
Yeah.
the official one?
I don't know. It's just
Is
I
that
saw
it?
it on a Snapchat story.
What?
There's a bunch of different ones y'all can
I
like.
thought it was.
Oh,
that
is it
one.
that?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What?
that's what it's gonna look like. Yeah.
I don't know. It looks okay. I don't know.
Honestly, I kind of like the new Xbox look.
Yeah, I
It's
kind of like the new
It's
Xbox.
like a
one.
PC on the
It's a
song.
block.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know. That wasn't it.
That looks really weird to me. though.
yeah. For a gaming console, it's like really weird.
I mean, have you seen Alienware stuff?
Alienware's pretty fucking
Yeah,
weird.
Alienware. They have like a dome for like their. It's like a pyramid for like a computer. It's a cool case. It looks cool, but it's just like, that's a gaming.
Whereas
Yeah.
the new Alienware handheld thing they're making looks pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Really? I haven't
Yeah.
seen
That'd be
that.
dope.
The Switch, Alienware Switch.
Well, it's like the Switch only has PC games.
Oh,
That,
wow.
That's actually
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's just a portable PC, bro.
Yeah, this thing.
Oh, that's it. What are they playing
It's like
on
a-
there?
I don't know. It's like the PSP though.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty
But
much.
it plays PC games.
Did y'all hear about the
What? That's crazy.
shit?
Yeah.
What was it called?
Well, it seemed all the games on there look like games for the Switch too. Mortal Kombat, Rocket League, Fortnite.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that new gaming console or whatever, where it's just like the controller and you didn't have to download any games or anything? or shit?
Yeah, just your imagination. No.
Or like the Google,
Yeah, it's Google's gaming system or some
or
shit. And
Stadia.
yeah, Stadia.
Oh, I
Stadia.
It
It apparently
tanked.
did really bad.
Yeah,
I
it
heard
tanked
nothing about it.
horribly.
I remember back, like, when
There's a
we...
whole bunch of things like that now, where it's like cloud gaming services.
Yeah.
Because I remember something came out while we were in middle school. I don't remember what it was called. It was like the...
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
The Wii U?
It's not the Wii U. It was like an
Yeah, I heard
off-brand
about
thing,
that.
and they were like, "This is like the next big deal. Like it's gonna like
Well, I think
break."
cloud gaming is getting pretty big. Like
Yeah, but it's like
Xbox
Xbox is adapted to it, so they're like
Xbox is pretty good. I like it.
What?
cloud gaming.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you know how like
Right.
you can go to any console and your saves are there.
Yeah.
Well, or even there's that PC thing where it's like you pay monthly for them to host it on servers, so you can just like stream it and play.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like top end PC settings and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Ready Player One console.
yeah, right, dude. A full.
I never saw that movie.
Sword
Dude, you
Art
need to.
Online.
You need to read the book at
You
least.
don't even need to
Well, isn't the book
see
like-
just the concept alone is enough to like
Oh,
get you
yeah.
hyped. You know?
I like
The Oasis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Sounds like that. What PlayStation had something like that for a while.
Yeah.
Only it wasn't VR, but like they had like the,
For anyone that doesn't know, the Oasis from Ready Player One is basically a full body VR set that you.
Elon Musk.
In the ending of the movie, he's in this ball that can fully rotate and your whole entire body is in the video game system.
Yeah.
You feel everything. Not like when you get shot, you don't actually feel the pain or anything.
Yeah,
but
you do.
No, that was what Gamer, where there's real people.
Yeah.
But like any step you take with your leg, it'll take the step in real life or in the video game. Moving with your arm,
Sword Art.
yeah, everything. So it's
Please
just, like
strap me.
really amazing.
Dude, I would love that. Honestly, who would? I feel like that would like make people depressed because it's like how some people
Yeah,
like
'cause-
they'll trip off of LSD or something
And do that.
and
They get
then
really
they get
depressed.
like depressed and like suicidal afterwards.
No, because I mean that would be like. I feel like if that was real, like everyone would be like Wall-E in a sense,
Oh,
because like
Yeah.
you know they aren't like in a VR, but like they're like
No,
in
but
a
it's
fake
we're
world.
talking about
yeah,
one
basically.
where you have to move in there, so you wouldn't
Yeah,
be
but
in a seat all the time.
Well, that's not what
Yeah,
I'm
but
talking about.
right.
I'm saying like on the ship, everything was perfect, everything was fine, but it was like because they couldn't accept the reality of like
yeah,
Well, that's the
their
opposite of that in
real
Player
world.
Mhm.
yeah,
It's like the
Yeah.
poor people are the ones really into it because they want to escape.
right.
poverty.
Yeah.
What's the VR that has like leg attachments where you can move your legs?
I don't know.
Oh, that's
that's-
full body. I know what you're talking
No,
about.
well,
That-
not
it's an
full body.
There's a
attachment.
Wii one
No, but it's
or
like
whatever.
for that one fighting game. You can use it. You can kick people and stuff.
Oh, that's
what?
there's a Wii
Is
one.
it the Vive that has leg?
The Vive has the
I think
fingers.
so.
You
Because
can
I
move
know
your
because I know
fingers
there's
with.
like full body trackers for it.
Yeah.
Is
Vive-
that it? Oh, that's
Vive?
what Elon Musk is working on
Oh, yeah,
actually.
there's a full body.
No, yeah, it's a full body. Elon Musk. I watched a video on it. It was literally from Tesla. It was like a full body suit.
Oh, yeah.
And you know how they have like muscle stims,
Mhm.
like how you'll
Yeah.
put it on
Yeah, he's
and like
working on that,
stick
yeah.
it to you.
Mhm.
It's like that
And
all
that's-
over the suit.
Mhm.
So if you get shot, it'll make that muscle contract enough to
What?
like.
Oh, that's-
Where you'll
like-
feel it and be
yeah,
like,
you
oh
can
hey,
feel
there's,
it
I
and
got
then,
shot
like-
there.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
exactly. Or if like you know
It'll
you get-
basically feel like a
if you
pinch.
get
So it's
punched
like-
in the-
it's
if you
like
get
those-
punched right here, like in a game. It's like. Ugh.
So
You
it's
know?
like
that's cool.
those
Right.
like things that you see on YouTube now, where it's like you attach it to your stomach and it gives you the
abs
feeling.
or whatever.
No,
Oh, no,
it gives
that
you the,
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
it gives you the feeling of like how it feels to have like a baby.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and then like they put it on people and they just fucking scream.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's exactly like.
Like David
Yeah.
Dobrik's
That,
was or whatever.
I'm excited. As soon as that happens, if I have enough
When
money.
are they gonna make one for getting kicked in
Yeah.
the balls?
Yeah, right.
Never again.
Females. Dear God.
I haven't been kicked in the balls in like probably since I was a kid.
Me
I don't think I was ever
I'm
kicked in the
not
balls, to be
looking
honest.
forward.
I've sat on my balls before,
I've
like
gotten-
biking and stuff.
Yeah.
I've done that.
No,
I've
I've-
like straight up heel.
I
No,
have-
I've racked myself at the gym though. Actually,
Really?
I have 3
Yeah.
younger siblings with one big brother, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just
They
kind of a
know where to
concept
go.
thing.
No,
They know
talking
where to
about
go for.
Elon Musk, I was looking up on this conspiracy theory that he was like
Oh, boy.
that he knows of a catastrophe that's coming, and so he's been trying to work on a project to get us
No,
all
I
moved to
think I
Mars or
read-
something.
Well, I know he also believes that we're in a simulation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which-
Well, that's a whole thing.
Like, there's a 1 in a billions of chance that we're not in a
That's,
simulation.
well, that's what he says.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
why, but
Well, you could take it like multiple ways.
yeah.
Like a simulation, because most people think simulation. They're like, all right, Matrix.
Yeah.
But you could also take it as like
Matrix.
there's like even from like because I've thought about this before. Like you
a
could take
university research project into do we live in a computer simulation?
it.
Jesus Christ.
But you could take it as like in like a religious perspective, like there's a creator,
Destiny.
and then like he's like, you know, because everyone's like, you know, God has a plan for you or something.
Yeah.
Like you could take it as that, like, oh, he already knows what's all gonna happen, like, because he, you know what I mean, like in a simulation in that sense too.
That makes
When you think about it.
Gay though. Kind of
Yeah.
pointless.
Just tell me what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Just let me. And then that
What
makes
are
it even
the-
more pointless.
What are the lottery numbers?
Yeah, right.
What do I need to win?
Come on, Elon, you're the smart one here. Give me all the shit.
Give it to me. Give it to me, baby.
No? So, not to try to go back to what we were talking about with the consoles, the new Xbox, what all of y'all think is going to be the release games?
The launch titles?
Yeah, launch titles.
Halo, right?
Yeah.
Well, Halo's already confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm really
I
excited for.
Bet a normal Forza. maybe.
No, apparently they're done
Really?
with that. That's what I read about. Because, like,
The motorsports?
yeah. Which I'm actually a little upset about because I liked the off year.
Yeah.
Well, but the
I
new
like-
Xbox is supposed to be backwards compatible all the way to the original.
Yeah, no. They said, like, day one it's going to be, like, fully. So they were like, and then they said Game Pass is going to be on there and stuff.
okay.
So I'm glad that that's happening. I just hope that they release the details of what's going to be on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, like,
Halo should be.
but it's like, I don't want to go get the console and buy X amount of games and then come back and like load it up and then I look on Game Pass and like I just spent $180 on games that are
They
already
have to announce
there.
that before,
Yeah.
right? Because that's gonna be a selling point, I bet. It's gonna be, look, you pay like $10 a month and you get all these launch exclusives.
Because people, that's definitely like good, especially when you have like a new console. Because I just remember when I got the one, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
There
I
were
was-
no games for the one though.
yeah, no, but I was
Yeah.
like 13, 14, and I go to the store and I get the one, and I'm like, okay, I only have enough for one game, and then you gotta like really think about what you want. So like, I got Dead Rising, and I was done with it in 2 days.
Doesn't work for me.
And I was like, okay, I basically 100% of this game in 2
I
days.
mean, I got my Xbox One like that Christmas after it came out, and I just went back to 360 for almost a full year.
No, I did
Yeah,
too.
right.
I did too.
Yeah, we all did, really.
I went back to 360, like, yeah,
I didn't have the one for like
a long
a
time.
couple of years.
Because I remember when you got it, you were like, guys, I'm here. What's
and then
up?
you were like, yeah, we're about to leave.
Yeah, minus you. Me and Dakota are the last two to get the Xbox Ones, really.
Really?
Yeah, in our group.
Yeah.
And we were like the last ones, like out of everyone in our group, to get the Xbox Ones, minus Luke. Or at least I was, I know for sure.
No, I had it that Christmas.
Well, yeah, that's what I did
Chase
too.
got
But I
it.
meant
No, I
you
got it
before.
6 months
Yeah,
later.
he got
Oh,
it
you got it 6
way
months later? I thought you
Yeah.
got it before.
No, I got it because, like, 6 months after it came out, because basically, like, remember they released it with the Kinect,
Mm-hmm.
and they got a lot of backlash off of that.
Oh,
So
that's
basically, they fired the
He
CEO
got,
of
he got it
Xbox.
after the Kinect was already discontinued.
And then
That's
they,
right,
they
yeah.
announced they were like, we're going to release it with no Kinect.
Mm-hmm.
And I had already been saving for it.
It was like what?
And I was like, oh, I need like $100. And then like it came out like a week after my birthday. So basically, like, I worked, got a little bit more money, and then my parents were like, here's some extra money, like, get yourself a game.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were like, I know you're not thinking ahead like that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
But and then it took them a while to add like games with gold to the one too. That's why a lot of people were going back, because they were getting their free games on 360.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Spartan Assault and
Yeah.
Max the Curse Brother.
that was actually
Guacamelee.
fun. I've never
Dude.
liked that one.
Guacamelee
I never
was
played
weird.
that.
I don't like it.
It's like a 2D. You're like a Mexican wrestler, and it's like a beat 'em up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a side-scrolling platformer.
Yeah.
fighting
Dude.
game.
Gaming nowadays, it
Incredible.
costs so much money with all the new shit.
Gaming?
Yeah, like
Oh,
all the
100%.
games, is
VR
like all the
well,
games
Well, it's like if you want to stay like
into the game.
updated.
Really. Yeah,
Yeah.
in gaming.
like
Even though it's like you buy the game like $30 to $60, and then they release DLC. It's probably another 100,
Yeah,
120, depending
at
on the
least.
game, depending on the developer.
Yeah.
like all the main like real big games that have like big multiplayers or whatever, all flat like $59.99.
Like
Plus, like Call of Duty or Halo or like Destiny, where they come out with extra DLC. It's like, hey, spend another $30 just on this one DLC,
Right.
and it's just like then they come out with another DLC for that exact same game,
I
so it's
think-
another
yeah.
$60 on top
Or
of
art.
$60.
I
Yeah,
think Siege is going crazy. It's like, oh, here's what, $30 for the season pass, and then now they have a battle pass also.
Yeah, and then games like GTA
plus
where
3 other season passes for the other characters.
Even games like GTA where all the DLC is free, but it's like, hey, we're gonna bring all these like free new cars and new buildings, but it's gonna cost like $1 million of in-game money.
That's the point of it, though. It's to like have a goal for you.
Right,
Yeah,
but at the
obviously-
same time, that progression takes like way too long.
Yeah, the
100%.
time.
And that, but well,
They're also giving out $2
that's
million.
why, because they're like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's for
because they're baiting you.
not every company.
They're
does
baiting
that.
you for like in-app purchases
Yeah.
or in-game
100%.
purchases, like because they want you to buy the shark cards and they want you to
I
get
think
like gold in Red Dead.
I think Battlefield
And-
3 and Battlefield 4 had the class kids or whatever. You
Yeah,
buy
no, I
all the
remember that.
weapon unlocked.
You could just
Yeah.
like instead of just like playing the game and like
Yeah.
getting good at the class, like no,
Well,
just
3
get the
had
best sniper in the
I
game.
don't know if 4 had it.
I remember 3 had it because I don't remember who got it, but I was
No,
like,
Battlefield
pissed.
4 had it.
Did it?
Yeah, at the very end when when we all started like weaning off of it. It was like, hey,
I mean, we
there's new
still
stuff.
play it, so
Yeah,
I still play it.
but then plus just the game sizes. It just takes up so much space. It's
Yeah, I know.
fucking 11
I
games
have
over
the
here.
base, yeah, I have the base hard
It's
drive
just like
for it. I don't have
all the big games that we all play
Yeah,
now.
I need honestly.
All the big games we play on
Like
now is
we'll do
like
that in a
50
second.
gigs and stuff. And
50 is like minimum.
yeah, I know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
And then you have to go
it's
buy an
gonna be
external
that.
hard drive to put more games
Bro,
on.
yeah, and
It's
I
just-
remember, especially when like internet speeds weren't as high as they are now.
Yeah.
I remember me and my brother, we were really into World of Warcraft, and so we uninstalled it for a while and tried to reinstall it
Mhm.
after like a couple years. Bro, it took 2 days. It took 2 full days
Yeah.
of just sitting there waiting for a while to download.
No,
Yeah,
I remember
holy
when I got
shit.
the one, like all like the first time setup stuff
Yeah.
took me like 4 hours
Well, it's
to
like
install.
360 AAA digital downloads were unheard of. It's like
Yeah,
indie
they-
games. It's like, oh, okay.
I feel like they definitely jumped the gun a little too early on that,
Mhm.
but it's for the best
Yeah.
now.
It
looking
definitely
back on it.
pushed them.
Because I remember
to the-
like putting in Dead Rising 3 and I had to wait a full day to play that game because my internet was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they hadn't done that, they would have hit a
That was
wall
pretty weird.
and
how
stuff.
they-
Yeah.
I feel like they should have just gone all digital or digital and physical still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
100%.
It's kind of weird how it's happening.
Yes.
And then,
Yeah, it's just so much money, and then it's like you either have to like for like kids nowadays that can't like they're not old enough to get a job. They have to wait until like
Oh, yeah.
birthdays or Christmas
Well, and
or
that's
like
why-
beg their parents, be like, please buy me this.
That's why I like-
It's just like, come on.
That's why I like Game Pass because I know like if I had a kid,
Mhm.
like
What, 200
I would just
or
be
something?
like, I can pay $100 a year.
Grab from the wall.
I think yeah. If, I mean, I have a GameStop
Yeah.
in my.
well, but then you also
here.
have to do gold. That's another 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like you get what I'm buying
Unless you're
now,
doing
the
Ultimate.
ultimate.
Yeah.
So
That's
like
nice.
I'm gonna pay $15 a month for my kids to be entertained on Xbox.
Yeah, so you get
For the
200
entire-
games,
yeah.
200 games on Game Pass. Like,
Wow,
that's
really?
insane.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
I just remember when they announced that I was like, this is genius.
It is.
Yeah,
Like-
right? It's like Netflix, but
And then like backwards compatibility, like too, like because everyone was like, hey, the 360 had backwards compatibility. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't we? Not full backwards
No, it was
compatibility.
very
Just like a couple games.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
but they I mean they even said like they're done with backwards compatibility for now,
For the 360.
but
games, right?
they said they're still gonna make 360 games backwards compatible when the new Xbox comes
Yeah.
out. So
I have some 360 games I wish was backwards.
I mean I got
Oh,
like
yeah.
50 I haven't
Yeah.
even touched. So
Gotta get back on that grind for Joey.
yeah,
bad.
I haven't like really
Really?
played. This.
I'm pretty sure you're ahead
Yeah.
schedule.
No,
I'm ahead
well,
of him.
Well,
right
I'm
now.
probably like
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of how much gamer score I was saying because I had to
Well,
get like
per month.
9,000 a month. I got 23,000
Yeah,
last
okay.
month.
Yeah.
At least 20
Yeah,
days.
so you're ahead for.
So I'm like a month ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Already.
About
Yeah,
2
just-
months.
Just about almost.
yeah.
Almost 2 months.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
oh my
Like month
god,
and a
it's such a
half or so.
grind.
Yeah.
'Cause then because I started playing 2K.
Yeah, you got on a random grind of 2K
Well,
out
it's
of
'cause-
nowhere. Well, because Kobe died,
Because
but
Kobe died. Well, I got on
Yeah,
there.
which rest in peace, Kobe,
I
and
got
your
on
daughter.
there.
Very sorry for y'all's loss.
I got in there, like, because we were talking at work and we were like, we gotta play 2K. We gotta play with Kobe one more time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was sitting here like I don't know what to do, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. And I just loaded up, played a game with him. Yeah, and I was like, R.I.P. man. And then I was like, wait, I'm in the playoffs on my career. And I loaded in my career, and I was like, I'm just gonna get the finals real quick. And I just pushed all the way through and won the MVP in the finals. And I was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, and then you started playing another game the next day or whatever.
We started playing Siege and PUBG.
Yeah.
Siege, yeah.
I mean, that's been fun though.
Yeah, we've been playing on Siege.
We need to get back
Yeah,
on
that's back.
Minecraft.
Yeah, that too. Which I did fix that
Yeah,
world.
well, the Nether update.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
here.
Bring up another update?
Yeah.
Nether update, and I like Ark. I want to wait for the Ark update.
Yeah. That's gonna
Bro,
cost.
it costs $30 though.
Yeah.
I hate that.
You don't
Ark's
have-
the worst
you
on
don't
that.
have like the last two.
Yeah, I don't have any of them.
Yeah,
All I have is
we use
base
the
game.
base game and then the free map that they gave us.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, but apparently there's flying space whales on the new update, so that sounds cool.
Hold up.
Yeah.
It's. I'm pretty sure it's like the
It's a
Avengers.
Genesis.
Yeah, it's like the
Genesis
Avengers
update.
whale things.
What?
The
Yeah,
Avengers
pretty much,
movie
yeah, they
where
kinda
Loki
look
had
like
the
that.
worm things.
They're like,
What is
It's like that basically, but
yeah, see, look at that.
What
Well, yeah, see, look at that, and then those
Is
are
it space?
those are space
Are
whales.
you in space for this entire thing?
I don't think so. No, because
No,
there's still
it's-
mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
I just think it's ridiculous. Maybe you're in space. Who knows?
A hole opened up in the sky.
Yeah.
The sky
Which I
is
looked-
falling.
It's just the story of
which
Chicken
after
Little.
Landon mentioned the
Yeah, and you can make a turtle base on a fucking
Oh, that's cool.
big ass turtle.
Landon
That's what I'm saying,
mentioned
it
the
sounds
whole
fun,
like
but it's
background
$30.
arc like timeline and stuff or whatever, or not timeline, like where it's based and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like a chunk of the Earth or whatever got exploded off or something.
Oh,
I looked it up and like a chunk of the Earth got exploded off, and that's the reason why the first map is all like a bunch of different islands, is because it's a bunch of different chunks from that one explosion or whatever, all landed on a different planet.
I like the original.
And so I was like,
Is
that's
it just
really
island?
interesting.
Yeah, it's just the big island.
Yeah, big island,
The
yeah.
volcano. Dormant ones.
I don't know how to play Ark. Ark is fun. I love Ark with friends at least.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
fun with friends. But if you're
It's-
playing
it's-
by yourself, it's like
It's such a
it's like
grind.
well,
Yeah.
Minecraft is you can kind of play by yourself, but it's the same thing, you
Mhm.
know. It's like
Yeah, that's true.
unless you're building something.
Yeah.
You add like personality to Minecraft with.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think I
really
can play
close.
Minecraft by myself anymore.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I could. I could maybe for like an hour
I
and
can
then
do
I'm
PC.
done.
I
PC
can't. I've never
or
been able to
modded.
do console.
PC modded I can do.
Yeah.
Like, just
Or Elcraft.
I still wish they had Sky Factory on that console. I think that would be so much fun with our group
they?
or whatever. No, I want it to be.
Oh, I was like,
Well, could
wait a
you
minute.
mod like 360
Yeah, you can.
Minecraft?
Yeah, you can mod it, but that just takes so much time to do it. And then it's like really buggy and stuff. apparently.
I don't know why
5:30
they
shift
don't.
tomorrow. I think.
I'm going at 9. And I get off at 5:30.
Fun.
Ooh, I don't think it's 6 hours.
I don't know why they haven't added mod support for Windows 10 edition.
Yeah, they should.
Like that's what kept Minecraft alive all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. That's what really exploded it, I think.
Like if they're not gonna add mod support, they need to add a bunch of modded like content into the
Yeah.
basic-
Yeah.
make it basic.
Texture packs.
Well, they've been doing that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Well, that's what everyone freaked out about in middle school. There's texture packs.
Yeah.
I never.
It's just
the
New
skin
skin pack.
Yeah.
Our inner child is coming out so badly right
Yeah.
now over this.
It's Minecraft.
True.
It's Minecraft. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? We've been playing Minecraft for like probably 10 years.
Yeah.
Beta 1.
Yeah.
Like we were playing it like
I missed
2 days ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
missed the
nuts.
first tutorial world for the Xbox,
Dude,
and then
Yeah.
don't
I missed the
wanna
third
play-
one or whatever because
I
I had the
don't
castle and the bridge and stuff too. It
Yeah,
was so
I
good.
remember my first thing because they showed you fishing. I like built a tower going straight up, and I just hooked like all the monsters. And I would just hook them like up, and then they just die
Oh,
whenever they
yeah.
hit the ground.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know where our
my
first
best
world went.
memory.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I lost my first world. I kept it saved for so long. I was like,
I
I'm not
lost my
deleting this. I'm
first-
not deleting this ever.
You
Also,
still have
the
the
first
dog
couple
world, right?
accounts.
I do still have the dog world.
We got one.
That was a really good world.
We should bring that back up and like
Oh,
just
can
branch
you
We
off.
convert
should
it?
not.
Can you
Like,
convert that to Windows 10 edition?
You can.
Probably.
yeah,
That's what I
already
did.
have it on the one
Just a
edition.
Firewire.
So I brought it on to look back on it, and then we blew it up in creative. Yeah,
Yeah.
But I just remember that world. That was like 3 months.
We need to get
every day.
I need to start a world or whatever where we can like build, be just not on creative, but like just be creative and stuff and build.
Wasn't that your world basically?
Yeah, basically. But I mean, like that was more of like an economy world. We weren't really.
It was, but Joey also built and then got rid of.
He just kept building houses. That's all he built.
And we paid.
I paid.
Yeah, Chase paid. Dakota bought one. Chase bought all of them. I don't even think Joey has a house on that map anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'll probably buy that if it comes out.
What are you looking at?
February 25th? Oh,
That
okay.
art
So it's still
expansion.
about 23 days.
Yeah.
I don't know what Minecraft did.
Yeah, I think that's May 7th. Oh, never mind.
I was about to say, it's May 17th. That's my birthday.
Ooh.
Someone better buy it for me.
I don't know when
It says in the first half of
Well,
2020.
but the snapshot's already out, so it should come to the beta version of Minecraft like soon.
Yeah,
what
that's
I
true.
think.
Cyberpunk 2020.
Yeah, it got delayed.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with them doing that.
That's okay.
And all the good games
I
are delayed.
literally have that keyboard.
Oh, what was I going to talk about?
That's my keyboard.
But you don't have a numpad?
What?
You don't have a numpad?
It's right there. It's right above the keys.
Sorry, Dakota. I know you don't like this topic, but
Oh, go ahead. I'll take it out.
Anime.
yeah, anime.
We knew it was coming.
Yeah, anime. Luke, you were a huge fan of My Hero.
Prime weeb.
You introduced me to that.
Veteran weeb.
You introduced
over
me to
here.
that. Well, you introduced Chase to that, and then y'all both simultaneously introduced me to
Been
it.
on anime since day one.
I grinded the shit out of that show. That was a beautiful show. Which,
What,
if,
My Hero?
yeah, if
Bro.
anyone likes anime, please go watch My
Season-
Hero Academia.
Season 4.
So beautiful.
So actually, new episode came out. I haven't seen the latest episode.
It's a
came out yesterday.
Oh, then I haven't seen it yet.
What's today?
Season
The
7.
Today's Saturday.
Oh, it came out today. Then.
8th, yeah.
Today's Saturday.
Season 7.
Yeah,
I
okay.
thought that 9/9 came out on-
Because the last
I saw a
episode,
little bit of it.
the
It's
last
really good.
episode that I watched, it left you on a cliffhanger. I was like, "Fuck,
Yeah,
no!"
right, exactly.
It wasn't like a big cliffhanger, but it was still like, "Well, why'd you end it there?" I kind of wanted a little bit. I wanted to know a little bit more what was happening. Yeah, that was so far. The season's amazing. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need
And
to
then-
catch up.
Mhm. Yeah, you do.
Kimetsu no Yaiba.
I've been slacking.
I was watching I was watching a Watch Mojo video on YouTube of the top 10 anime fights
Top 10 anime fights
of 2019.
Yeah.
Deku versus, or no, it was
Yeah, Deku.
No,
well,
no, it wasn't
Deku
that one. It was-
versus Hasak. What?
that wasn't one of them. It was
It should be.
All Might versus the
Oh.
All for One,
Yeah. Okay.
and then
Our son's here.
oh sorry,
We can't.
I won't say anything
We
else
can't
about it. I'm
curse
just
in
saying.
front of him. Okay.
And then another one was Demon Slayer. Him,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
guy and his sister versus that Spider Boy or
yeah.
whatever.
The main guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
the main villain. Or
No, that was.
Should have been.
I'm saying
that
like
was such a beautiful.
I think Demon Slayer has some of the best animation.
Oh,
like, I've
yeah,
ever
for
seen.
sure.
100%.
Like
That's one of the
Naruto, Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. When I
My
first
Hero
watched, it, I was
season
like,
4 has some pretty good animation
Mhm.
actually in it.
yeah.
oh yeah.
The last big fight. Really
And then
did.
Black Clover. I still need y'all to both watch that. That's such a fucking
I'm gonna
good
wait a
show.
little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely wait a little bit because it just like ended its arc that it's at right now, kind of.
Yeah, bro.
But it's so
Y'all
beautiful. It's
read
so,
webtoons actually. Damn, I was gonna say because there's this webtoon on the topic of like manga and anime and stuff.
Mhm.
So good. Solo leveling.
I went to
Bro.
rewatch Naruto. A little, not rewatch all of it, but I meant like to go watch like the big fights and stuff.
Yeah.
And that, oh my god, they've beautifully progressed through the whole show. It's
Yeah.
just from like, I don't want to say shit art style in the beginning, but that's basically how it was
Black
compared to the of Naruto at the ending.
Oh well, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't shit.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was still beautiful. It's still
Also, that
really
show
good.
came out in like
Oh,
1990.
Yeah.
Like something.
for that time and era, it was beautiful.
Naruto.
For what?
Whenever Naruto
First came
started.
out.
I think I want to say it was 2000.
Really?
Yeah, it was either in like 1999 or something.
Oh, 2002. Wow.
Yeah, too.
Okay.
But
I
for
started
that
watching
time
it
period, that was beautiful.
2006.
Went until 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah, but from like
Well, the first
the art
first part.
style
Yeah, art
in the
style.
beginning was beautiful for its time. But when you go back at it after watching what's like the most recent stuff,
Bro, they immediately hook you in that show.
Oh, yeah.
Because
after like the first like
Well,
3
with
episodes, it's just
Haruka-
like you're hooked.
with Aruka in the first episode.
Oh, yeah.
Because Aruka, and then whenever
Mizuki.
whenever Zabuza and
Yeah,
and,
Haku.
and Haku, yeah, bro,
That's when it's like,
because
this is how the show is gonna be.
Opens his Sharingan there. Naruto
Yeah.
puts out his 9 tails.
They did. They did it well enough to like leave you with questions.
Yeah.
And then answer those questions later.
And then answer
but then
them.
give
Yeah.
you more questions.
Right. Yeah.
It was really good at giving questions.
Yeah, and then I don't even want to talk about the end of Shippuden though. I feel like
Yeah.
they could have done
The,
a lot
the
better.
last
Mhm.
arc was not good.
It was good until it wasn't. I
like
thought.
as soon
Like,
as
right at the
Kaguya
end.
came up, I was like, I'm checking out. Like,
See, I
was
thought Kaguya was probably fine in a sense because she was like the mother of all chakra.
yeah,
You know,
Mhm.
which they already had talked about that.
Yeah.
And stuff.
but I think
I just don't think like
well, that's what makes
that was the right
Boruto.
solution. It's because now they have to
They
go
didn't-
with the whole clan because there has to be something bigger, for it. But that like the mother of all chakra is pretty freaking big. That's hard to
Yeah,
like,
no, that's like
beat. So now it's like aliens.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, come on.
They really did Madara wrong though when he got the Stage of 6 pass.
Right.
He got one fight against fucking guy. He had one real fight as the Sage of 6
Yeah,
pass
yeah.
guy. And then he gets ripped to shreds by Naruto basically, and then he just turns into Kaguya basically. So it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, that they
I-
could have progressed that fight a little bit longer.
100%.
Whatever.
Yeah, Orochimaru was, or not Orochimaru. The third Hokage was getting stabbed for like 6 episodes.
Oh,
yeah,
like
no,
9 episodes.
I just remember
Yeah.
just like watching that show as a kid. I was like,
Goddamn.
why is he still getting killed?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, why is
He's
this taking
still
so
alive.
long? But I like that though in a sense because it was. I mean, that was like an important shift in the
Yeah.
show. I mean,
Right.
even though it was early, it was like, okay, like the village just lost the leader.
Yeah, and
Like,
then
Things
it's
are gonna
getting
amp up. But
Okay, well,
and that's also how they brought in like Jiraiya.
yeah.
Because the Sannin
Yeah.
kind of.
and then like all of them,
Yeah.
and explained like who Orochimaru actually is because he
Yeah.
was weird,
Yeah.
He was almost pedophilic in the beginning.
pulling scrolls out of his mouth. I was
Yeah.
like, bruh. I was like, what are you doing?
Okay, well, before we get on a new big subject, wrap this up. Anyone have anything really to quickly say? Anything?
No.
Coda,
That's
you got
pretty
anything
cool.
really to quickly say?
I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay. We'll talk about that later. Okay, well,
Well, just maybe listen to all that.
I think that was a good first time and everything. So,
Yeah, that was a good one. I
Yeah.
liked it.
well, hopefully everyone enjoys this and has a great day listening to this, I guess. I don't know.
Hope we brighten your day.
Yeah, hope we brighten your day, make
Send
you
your
smile
vibes.
somewhat.
We're
Yeah.
lonely.
We're
Well,
lonely.
thanks for tuning in to the DawgHouse podcast. We'll be here another time. I don't know when, but we'll be here another time.
Yeah, we'll see how long it takes me to edit this.
Get
Yeah.
this again.
Yeah.